I welcome you all for this Honeybaker 1971. Today I am going to work out one model English question paper. Model English question paper for 50 mark. 50 mark, but most of the students did not focus more attention to get the mark in that yeah, all the question paper. They have just merely attended. If you have that presence of mind, definitely you will score that maximum above 35. All the students can get above 35 in this examination. First question, write essay, general essay for this 15 marks. Write an essay about 300 words on the topic given below. Topic is that women empowerment. Women uh, women empowerment. IMPOWERMENT. Women empowerment. This is for 15 mark question. To get the 15 mark, the high score, how you have to write? That is important. First, you have to write the synopsis by your thinking. Empowerment means development. The woman giving more power and more responsibility and development, advancement of that woman is very important. Only one question and 15 marks. 15 marks for this. Some of the people have written only one paragraph. And what are the features of that essay? First, you have to write the synopsis. SYNOPSIS. What are you going to write about that woman empowerment? That is first introduction. INTRODUCTION. Introduction related to the empowerment. You have to write some informations. The major subtopic in this synopsis is important. First one is that introduction, and the second one is that what was that woman position in the past? Women positions. POSITION position in the past. இந்த படத்துல வந்து எப்படி இருந்துச்சு. The second topic என்ன கொடுக்கலாம், and the women plightful conditions. Women plight, PLIGHT, plightful conditions, CONDITION, conditions in the medieval age அப்படின்னு கொடுக்கலாம் இல்லையா. another topic என்ன கொடுக்கலாம், women rights. Women rights, children rights should be given regarding this. Another topic என்ன கொடுக்கலாம், and the modern woman, yeah, modern women, MODERN, modern women அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு டாபிக்ல கொடுக்கலாம். And next thing is that women empowerment, the women empowerment, development, empowerment, for with men, power, empowerment. Next thing is that the fifth one is the conclusion. CLUSION, conclusion. In the introductions, you have to, what are the introduction? Women empowerment is important for that development of the family as well as that country and that world. That is important. In the about that we are going to see the comparative study about that the women of the past and classical period as well as in that modern period and postmodern period, and everything we are going to condition. What is that women condition, economic conditions, social conditions, and their development and their rights, everything we are going to discuss regarding for this. Women position in the past. Before 1947, the women did not give education, and also this economic rights And also women have some, they did not have educations like men in this, but they did not get any property rights, social rights, and also they did not sit before that men. Like that, so many in the past, the women were enjoyed torture and suffering and sorrows even in that father house as well as that in the husband house. The women always relies with that any one of that men. That is any one of the men is important. When she was in the father house, she must rely with the father or relies with the brother and sisters. Yeah. And also the when she after marriage that say the women should rely with that husband. After a husband they should rely with the children. That is important. But nowadays women did not rely with anyone because they have developed in all walks of life. The playful conditions of that playful condition of the women in that past and their suffering and sorrows. They should not express their grievances, their opinions, or anything, and the sad sorrows, and they should not be accepted by any man. Like that, playful condition, sorrowful condition. They did not send to the school like a boys. They should not allow to eat well whatever they want. And they wanted. They did not be given the child marriage and also this very young age, and they always confined in the kitchen room one day because the women were confined and they were used as a machine to deliver that children, and they have a lot of suffering. There was no women police station in those days. There is no women in that higher positions, and also all office and companies and engines of the government was run by the men only. They lead that very poor economic conditions, and for each and every purpose they must rely with their husband money and revenue. That is why they were treated as a slave. They must go to bed late, and also they must get early in that morning. From that morning onwards, from 6 o'clock to till 8 12 o'clock, they must work hard in the house for that homemaking. And they only lead that very sacrificed life. They did not lead life for their own satisfaction or anything. And what is the remedies? And they lead right the virtuous woman were worshipped. But the people are worshipped and named as the earth is the mother earth. And like that, Bharat Mata Ke Jai. And the people used to say, but they were denied for that economic right, property right, marriage right, educational right, that they did not have that freedom of speaking, writing, and also the doing any other activities in this world. You have to write whatever come across in your mind. And the next paragraph, women rights. But in the modern time, the ancient time, there is zero rights to the women. Yeah, zero rights to the women in those days. But nowadays they get the 100% right. They have the education right. They have that speaking rights and property rights, and also they have the educational rights, and also they have that and marriage rights also they have. But all the rights is given nowadays to that woman. The separate police station is there, even the separate regiment, armies also is there. Women and used to after the Second World War and during the Second World War, the employees and also the laborers are shortage in the industries. In that time, women were replaced in the position, in the place of the men, because the men had gone to the war field to fighting for that and companies and that world regarding for this colonies or something, After that, they refuse to come out from that office. Government, either state government or central government or industries or whatever it may be, you have to write and think. Nowadays, they have all the fundamental rights, basic fundamental rights, fundamental duties. They know all that human rights they have possessed. That is important from here. That the modern women, they have that equal rights for that dressing. But in those days, only sari they have to use for that davani or something. They have to. Nowadays, the people two-piece cloth also freedom to rights to wear that jeans pant or anything like a man. And yeah, like a man, men they can wear any dress that is hard more beautiful regarding for this. They have the education right. If anybody is not send their daughter to the schools, only they send to the son means immediately that daughter can give complaint to the police station. Immediately the parents might be kept in the prison for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years or minimum punishment will be given, and discrimination many things in that place. In the modern women have that the many women are being as IAS officer, IPS officers and pilot and also this train drivers and employees and politicians like MPs, MLAs in all walk of life. They have enjoyed for this. They try to become the men were their slaves or something like this. The feminist movement for this. The women empowerment. Nowadays the women have run that financial institutions, bank, and the women are running that company. The women's self received that national award regarding in that place for this. In the conclusion, the men who instead of that men empowerment, women empowerment is essential. The national development is only based upon that women empowerment only, women development only. The women who are developed means that is why Tamil Nadu government is also given that free and free bus journey to that women only. The women only used to give lot of priorities regarding that men in all walks of life. They lead that independent, happy life nowadays regarding to this. Yeah, like that you have to write because it is a 15-mark questions. And without thinking, writing all the things, first you have to write any type, when you are that subtopic or anything regarding for this which come across. In those days, Abriar was a greatest point. Elizabeth ruled England. At that time, our women did not send to the school, did not send to office or anywhere because the earning member of that women were also it is the curse of the human being are thought like this. Nowadays, husband brought their wife to send to the office and factory. They used to and work in that modular kitchen or something like this. Yeah, very good, nice, wonderful things. The women empowerment should not be stopped. It should be developed in all walks of life. That is more important. If you write like this, all the information, minimum 4 or 5 pages. Definitely you will get more than 12 mark or out of 15 mark. That is important. Only one paragraph or that 2 paragraph without break for 3 pages and segment that cannot be accepted. Generalization means you have to think, come across, you compare your mother position, sister position, your brother position. That is more important regarding for this. Next question is that write a letter to the principal of your college requesting to arrange for spoken English class. Spoken English class. What was the Tamil medium student? Wherever they, they are studying, for that people are very poor at speaking. For that is the spoken language, the language which was used by the British people, that should be given regarding for this. Because speaking English, yeah, English is that window of the world. If you want to see that world, look at through that English. And Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, free India, is also used to say like this. How can you that only that something is important? Yeah. The next question is that letter writing. Write a letter to the principal. Yeah, the principal to get that spoken English class to develop your speaking skills. The communicative skills of that English language. For this, you take this is that paper. Yeah. This is the paper. You have to put that one margin. Already our video is already. First from address. You have to write the from address. You should not put any punctuation mark regarding for this. Yeah. First write your name. Suppose I am that student of that nursing college or any first year like this. Manivandan. Yeah, Manivandan. If you are more grateful person means you have to write the father name is also son of Govindan. Govindan or something like this. What is next regarding for this? First BSc, BSc nursing. NUR nursing, BSc nursing. And then which college next? BSc nursing. Which college? Something is that saying Peters, Peters College. College Hosur. Yeah, you have to write all the Hosur. What is the pin code? Any number is begin with 6. For 6 number you have to write. Yeah, 635130 or like this. Yeah, complete details. Complete address is essential. Next, first your name, your class, your college. Which is that place, the college. The two address on the principal. PRINCIPAL, the principal. அது முதல்ல PRINCIPAL பிரின்சிபல்ஸ் எழுதிருக்காங்க. they are how that should be principal. அது எந்த காலேஜுக்கு? செயின்ட் பீட்டர்ஸ் இல்லையா? பீட்டர்ஸ் காலேஜ், செயின்ட் பீட்டர்ஸ் காலேஜ், செயின்ட் பீட்டர்ஸ் நர்சிங் காலேஜ், செயின்ட் பீட்டர்ஸ் நர்சிங். ஆமா, NURSING. Complete address is important. அது எங்க இருக்கு? Where is that? And in that Dr. MGR Nagar. Where is that MGR Nagar? That is in that Hosur. இல்லையா? Hosurல MGR Nagarல இருக்குது. That is but pin code is important. Complete address. Next thing is the salutation. இல்லையா? Respected. RESPECTED. Respected sir or madam. Madam. That is important. One question come up regarding with this. What we have to write? Subject. Another subject. Yeah, subject. Subject என்ன எழுதணும்? இங்க எழுதலாமா? Subject என்ன வரும்? Requisition to என்னது? REQUISITION. Requisitions to arrange. Arrange spoken English class. Spoken English class. இல்லையா? regarding ஒரு ஐபன் போட்டு REG regarding போடும். அடுத்து என்னது? I would like to bring. What the message? This should be brief. It should not be very elaborate. Because like that, respected madam. Next thing is that respected. Yeah. I would like to bring this kind notice to your notice to your knowledge to arrange the arrange the spoken English class. Spoken English class to us. Class to us because most of us most of us studied in Tamil medium, studied in Tamil medium in schools. So we are struggling. We are struggling. STRUGGLING. Struggling, or we can't speak and read English fluently. If you arrange that, if you fluently, because our subject is totally based on that English subject, English language, and also if we learn English, yeah, if we realize that value of that, we realize the needs of language எங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கு. That is why we request you to uh, you to arrange that spoken English to us, to study well, to study well and complete the course with great marks, and also get a job opportunity from any part of the world, because English is that international language. So, and we ready to pay for that separate amount, separate fee for that also. We will also fulfill, but first thanking you, ma'am. But in ma'am, yours no apostrophe or anything. Yours faithfully, faithfully or obediently, obediently. Put your signature and also Manivandan. Like this, you have to put your signature. Put your capital name in bold letter. See, Manivandan. In the other place and in the left side place. In the place Hosur. Date. What is the date of that letter? Is 25 hyphen 12 and 2023. And like this, you have to write all the details here, from address to complete address, to address is the principal college and the complete address, then greetings, then subject, then messaging. Based upon your mind thinking, you have to write. If you write like this, it is for that 10 mark question, 1 mark 10 mark. For this, if you write maximum, you will get maximum 8 marks for your, based upon that. If you write accurately, means 10 out of, it is also mathematics. We have to give 10 out of 10 is more important. Next question, I am going. It is a very simple, but most of the student, you have to give that brief answer. Yeah, I am going to read regarding for this pass. Next, I am going to discuss about that comprehension exercise. They have given one passage. How many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, and 4 paragraphs are there. If you read this paragraph again and again, or 2 times you have to read. Then again read the question. 5 questions followed by this comprehension passage. You have to give exact answer. Simple answer is important. Don't repeat the paragraph passage for this to get the 2 marks. It is in our hand. Okay. Regarding with this, yeah. Regarding with this over there. Yeah. Reading. Now I am going to read that passage. Read the following tips will help you in managing your time effectively. Read the passage carefully and answer briefly, not elaborately. B-R-I-F-E-L-Y. Briefly, not shorter. One short answer. You should not give that paragraph answer for this one. Yes. You need to plan your day. Quite a few of us allocate our time according to what were events that take place, and during that day, and we end up making that fatal mistakes, dealing primarily with the problems rather than opportunities. This is one paragraph. The state each day by making a general schedule. Give emphasis on that 2 or 3 major things you like to accomplish. The set deadlines with sufficiently safety margins so that you complete your task before time. The studies confirm what the common sense tells us. The more time we spend planning a project and less total time is required to it. Our fatal of all the principles of time management, none is more basics than concentration. The people who have the serious time management problems are invariably those who try to do too many things at the once. It is that amount of that uninterrupted times that is spent on the project which count for its success. To work for that long period without taking a break is not effective use of time. Energy decreases, burden setting, physical stress and tension accumulated. Changing that work or even change the position can leave. When the work area gets chaotic, take a time how to recognize. Put that highest priority items from your fill over your desk. The put everything is out of the sight. Remember, you can think of only one thing at a time, and you can work on only one task at the time. So the focus all your attention on the most important answer all the question. Answer all the question. It is a key of 5 questions. How do the people end up dealing with the problem then opportunities? How did that people dealing with the problem then opportunities? How the people are dealing with the problem? By first, what is that answer for this first question? How did that? How do that people end up dealing with the problem? From the passage you have to read 3 times. Understand? After in the fourth time you read the question, find out the answer from this. The answer it must be accepted by your own interpretation, and also you need not repeat the same thing, all those things for this. Yeah. How do people end up dealing with problems than opportunity? Yeah, they are giving more attention to that problems rather than the opportunities by planning and also scheduling times by planning PLANNING plannings and pre-planning by pre-plannings and schedule the time schedule the time for that task the dealing with the problem rather than the opportunities to deal the deal the problem problems problems than opportunities. First we have to opportunities OPPORTUNITY. Okay, by planning and use the schedule that time that is more important for each, and it is enough for this enough. The planning and the schedule the time for complete the task. We have to focus more attention for the dealing the problems rather than opportunity. OPPORTUNITY. First question, 2 mark is over. For this, some people written one paragraph. First paragraph for first question answer. Second paragraph is second question answer. Third paragraph third paragraph answer. Even a topic, only one line topic. But for that is also people write that one paragraph. What understand it? What you are perceive all the things, it cannot be accepted. Second question, why is a concentration necessary in doing anything? Concentration. If we choose why is it, then only we can complete the task successfully. Why is the concentration necessary in doing anything? Yeah, anything. We have to choose. We have to choose only one task at the time. At that time, to focus on it. At that time only one task one work or one duty at the time, and we focus at that point. We have to give more concentration, concentration or attention, attention on it then only we can successfully do the task. Successfully, then only we complete the task without any without any problem, without any problem. Why can't attention is required? That means to complete any task without any problem. That is enough. Okay, by understanding. What is that third question in this? How can stress and tension relieved during that work? How can that put a change of that work? By change of that, if you do that, how can we relieve that? Third question என்ன சொல்லிருக்கு? Third question என்ன கேட்கிறாங்க from this? Why is it necessary? How can stress and tension be relieved during the work? இங்க இருக்குல்ல second paragraphல more times third paragraph last changing of that work or even changing the position can relieve, changing the position of that doing the work or that changing of that work, changing. Suppose you are reading means you are reading a Tamil you are speaking, I am speaking about English now, but I get boring means I can go for Tamil or I can go for English or something. If you are doing one work for that work of writing, getting boring means go for reading. But you are reading one subject, boring means go for that another subject and half an hour another subject. Then only we can relieve that tension. That is important. Changing of that work or even changing position can relieve. Suppose you are doing that work while standing means sometimes sit, or that you are doing the work in the right hand, try to change into the left hand or something like this. Yeah, we can change the work or and the position of that working. Even that changing of position also relieve our stress or something like this. Okay. Next, the fourth question enna, why is it necessary to order sequence of activities? Yes, in that sequence of activities, in that we have to order that all the work what we have to for one day by the planning from morning to evening. We have to focus, we have to do that more important work in first, the less important to the last. That is more important to become the successful man. That is important. இது வந்து என்னது change the work, changing work or and changing position of the working condition, working position, changing of and work positions too. We can relieve our stress. We can or immediately we can be drinking tea or something like this also we can relieve stress, but it is not in the passage. We should not write like this. Okay. And the fourth one is that in the arrangement what is that, why is it necessary to order of sequence activities? That means we should not give importance to the less important things. We have to, that is you can think of only one thing at the time, you can and work on that only in the task at the time, and which you have to give priority from that the more important thing rather than anything. The last paragraph, put the highest priority item from your pile of work, pile of your desk, then put everything else out of sight. So we have to give more important, yes, the more importance to the important things, that is important. That is why priority now the important and first we have to give important things, to first we have to deal that first important things, then go for that little important things. For this arrangement is important to give that, arrange that suitable topic for this. Yeah, the time management. Yeah, the time, time management, management, management for successful life, successful life, time management for successful life, peaceful life. அது போதும், அதுக்கு போய் ரெண்டு பாராகிராஃப் வச்சு எழுதி வச்சுக்கிறாங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்க இது 10 நாளைக்கு மேல டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணி விட்டு இருக்கோம் இல்லையா. இப்போ do as directed கீழ இருக்கிற மாதிரி do as directed. First question. I dash home next Sunday. Use appropriate verb. Use a appropriate verb னு கேக்குறாங்க. I dash home next next Sunday அப்படின்னு வருது. யாருமே எழுதுறது கிடையாது. Next Sunday என்ன future. இது என்ன verb எழுதுறது?
will go.
I shall. I க்கு வைக்கிறேன் shall. I shall go home next Sunday. Next Sunday அப்படி சொல்லலாம். ஓகே. இது என்ன சிம்பிள் இது you have to identify next Sunday future tense. அப்ப I க்கு shall க்கு என்னது? I shall go home next Sunday or I shall come home இல்ல வரேன் அப்படி சொல்லலாம். நான் வீட்டுக்கு போறேன் அப்படி சொல்லி working people கிட்ட சொல்றது. parents கிட்ட சொல்லும்போது I shall come home next Sunday இப்படி சொல்லலாம். இல்ல next Sunday அப்படினா I shall come or I shall go ன்னு சொல்லலாம். இல்ல regarding that place from there. இப்போ நம்ம friends கிட்ட ஓகே I am going some I am going home next Sunday. I am going future planning. இப்போ அது பிளான் பண்ணிட்டாங்க அது வந்து சொல்லலாம் ஃபியூச்சர் இது மூணுலயே சொல்லலாம். I shall come home next Sunday or I shall go home next Sunday. I am going home next Sunday. Next Sunday போயிட்டு இருப்பேன்.
I will go home next
Sunday. That was directed. Tenses is important. That is more important. Next thing is that dash is his favorite past time. Use a gerund. யாருமே எழுதுறது இல்ல. Dash is his favorite. F A V O U R I T E favorite past time. Past time. இந்த இடத்துல we use that gerund ன்னு கேக்குறாங்க இல்லையா? Use a gerund. All the ing form is a gerund. Reading reading is his favorite time. Or seeing movie is his favorite time. Yeah. Or writing is his favorite time. Or playing with mobile is also favorite time. Yeah. அப்படி எல்லாம் வேஸ்டா போறது எல்லாம் இத பண்றது. ஒரு ing ஃபார்ம் போட தெரியாதா? இந்த I shall go னு தெரியாதா? I shall come னு தெரியாதா? For this future tense regarding for this. In the third question என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்க? I have not slept slept dash yesterday yesterday. Fill in with the preposition. Fill in the blank with the preposition. நம்ம எழுதிருக்கோம் simple preposition, compound preposition and complex preposition பார்த்திருக்கோம். Fat boys regarding for this. இல்லையா? இப்போ இதுல வந்து ஒரு preposition போட முடியாதா? ஒரே வார்த்தை 2 மார்க் 2 மார்க் since since இல்லையா? I have not slept since yesterday. நேத்துல இருந்து நான் தூங்கவே இல்ல. sinceங்கிற வார்த்தை ஒண்ணு யாரும் போட்டுட்டேன். ரெண்டாவது பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்கா fourth one is that everyone loves him. Everyone everyone loves loves him. இது என்ன சொல்றாங்க? Change into the passive voice. இது active voiceல இருக்கு. இது passive voiceல change into passive voice. Passive voice ஆ மாத்தணும். Passive voice ஆ மாத்துறதுக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணணும்? சப்ஜெக்ட் வெர்பா கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். இது அப்படியே தலைகீழா மாத்த வேண்டியதா. இந்த him என்னவா மாறுது? he. tense. அதாவது active voiceல இருந்து passive voice மாத்துறதோ, passive voiceல இருந்து active voice மாத்துறதோ, டென்ஸும் மாறக்கூடாது, மீனிங்கும் மாறக்கூடாது, அர்த்தமும் மாறக்கூடாது. கரெக்ட்டா? இப்போ இந்த him என்னவா மாறுது? he. இல்லையா? இந்த loves என்ன வருது? அப்ப இது present tense. இல்லையா? present tenseங்கிறதுனால he is loved by everyone. Loved by everyone. இதான் passive voice. everyone. இல்லையா? இது வந்து passive voice. PASSI passive voice மாறுது. is loved. இங்க loves இருக்கு, அதனால is loved. இதே இங்க loved ன்னு இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கீங்களா? இதே loved ன்னு வந்தா இங்க was loved ன்னு வரும். regarding in that place. அதே போல இது have everyone has loved னாக்க he has been loved னு வரும் இல்லையா like that இது மீனிங் ஒன்றும் மாறாது இது யாருமே எழுதல regarding in that place next fifth question என்ன சொல்றது unless you hurry you miss the bus change into the compound sentence ஆ மாத்துங்க unless you hurry இது என்னது complex sentence இருக்கு complex sentence unless இல்லையா and fifth one வந்து unless you hurry h u r r y you miss the bus you miss the bus இத காம்பவுண்டா மாத்தணும் unless வந்து unless you hurry னா incomplete sentence தான் phrase இல்லையா அத வந்து you miss the bus அப்படினு வருது இந்த இடத்துல இது எப்படி ஒரு காம்பவுண்ட் சென்டென்ஸா மாத்துறது hurry ஓடு h u r r y hurry இல்லையா hurry அப்ப உடனே hurry or you will miss the bus or you will miss the bus இத காம்பவுண்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் you will miss the bus இல்லையா hurry ஓடு கிடையாது இது unless ங்க தூக்கிடுது அதனால hurry or you will miss the bus இது வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேல இருக்குது வந்து காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் சென்டென்ஸ் கீழ இருக்குது வந்து காம்பவுண்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் அந்த ஃபேன் பாய்ஸ் னு சொன்னோம்ல ஃபேன் பாய்ஸ் ஃபார் ஆர் அது கம்பைன் தட் டு சென்டென்சஸ் ரிகார்டிங் ஃபார் திஸ் இல்லையா there are some girls in your class question tag மா சொல்றான் இது பெரிய கம்பசித்திரமா இது யாருமே பண்ணல question tag இல்லையா question tag there are sentence நெகட்டிவா இருக்குதுன்னா there are some girls girls in your class ன்னு போட்டுருக்கா there are some girls in your class அங்கே क्वेश्चन மார்க் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க அவங்க क्वेश्चन மார்க் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க இதுல எது வேணும்னு பார்க்கணும் சப்ஜெக்ட் எதுன்னு பார்க்கணும் இது பாசிட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ் அப்ப நம்ம எழுதுறது என்ன எழுதணும் நெகட்டிவ் क्वेश्चन டேக் வருது இதே சென்டென்ஸ் நெகட்டிவா இருந்தனா டேக் வந்து பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கும் இது இஸ் பாசிட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ் there are some girls in your class அப்ப என்ன aren't there aren't there அப்ப இங்க இருக்கு ஆர் இருக்குல ஆர ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போட்டுட்டு ஆர கூட ஒரு நாட் சேர்த்துக்கணும் கான்செப்ட் aren't there இதுக்கு எழுதுறதுக்கு யாரும் எழுதல ஒண்ணு கவனிக்கிறது இல்ல நாம என்ன பண்ண முடியும் சொல்ல முடியும் ரவி said இல்லையா இங்க ரெண்டாவது क्वेश्चन வந்து seventh question Ravi and said I am very busy now busy now இது என்ன சென்டென்ஸ் இது வந்து டைரக்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் Ravi said I am very busy now அப்படினு இருக்கு இத என்ன மாத்த தராங்க இன்டைரக்ட்டா மாத்த சொல்றாங்க அப்ப என்ன சொல்றேன் இந்த கமா கோட்டேஷன் எல்லாம் தூக்கிட்டு என்ன எழுதணும் ரவி said that said தான் மாறும் says தான் மாறும் செட்டுன்னு வந்தா தான் toldனு மாறும் question asked anything மாறும் இல்லையா அப்ப ரவி said that இந்த ஐ யாரை குறிக்குது ரவியை குறிக்குது அப்ப ரவிக்கு ஐ என்ன மாறுது ரவி said that he அப்ப past present tenseல இருந்தா past tenseல எழுதணும் past tenseல இருந்தா past perfectல எழுதணும் past perfect இருந்தாக்க past perfectல தான் எழுதணும் கரெக்ட்டா இப்போ அதனால எழுதுனா he present tense இருக்கு அதனால அது past tense he was very busy busy the now வந்து then னு மாறும் யாராவது எழுதுறீங்களா ரவி said that he was very busy then அப்படினு சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்னு எழுதி பெரிய கஷ்டமா யாரும் எழுதல அது சம்பந்தமா 10th ல இருக்கு 9th ல இருக்கு 7th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்ல இருந்தே இருக்கு இந்த கிராமர் எல்லாமே and fix that verb and fix that gerund so fix the infinitives preposition conjunction and simple compound complex sentence இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஸ்கூல் லெவல்ல இருந்தே இருக்கு 5th ல இருந்தே இருக்கு ஒண்ணுமே படிக்கிறது கடைசில காலேஜ் வரைக்கும் வந்தா கூட ஒண்ணு எழுதலன்னா என்ன பண்றது ஏன்னா அந்த அளவுக்கு நம்ம இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொடுக்கறது இல்ல ரைட்டிங்க்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொடுக்கறது இல்ல அவன் பேச வரல எப்படி வரும் வராது இல்லையா Ravi said that he was very busy then அப்படின்னு மாத்தணும். 8th question என்னது? No other singer in that school as good as Divya. Change into the superlative degree எழுத மாத்த சொல்றாங்க. No other singer, singer, singer in the school, school is as good as Divya, Divya, Divya. Change into the superlative மாத்த சொல்றாங்க. Divya is the most என்ன எழுதுறது? Divya is the best singer in the class னு சொல்ல வருதா இல்லையா? the most இல்லையா? No other girl in that school is as good as, good better best இல்லையா? good better best னு மாறும் இல்லையா? அப்ப எழுதும் பொழுது என்னது? நம்ம எழுதும் பொழுது Divya is the Divya first subject முன்னாடி கொண்டு வந்துரும். Divya is the best, good as good as changes into the best singer, singer in the class, இது யார் எழுத முடியாதா? பெஸ்ட் சிங்கர்னா அதுக்கு மேல யாருமே கிடையாதுன்னு அர்த்தம் இல்லையா? Divya is the best singer in the class, superlative. இங்க as good as னு இருக்கு இல்லையா? இப்ப no other singer in that class is as good as Divya. அப்ப நிறைய சிங்கர் இருக்காங்க. இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் பண்றாங்க. செகண்ட் சென்டென்ஸ் Divya is the best singer in the class. அந்த கிளாஸ்லயே Divya தான் பெஸ்ட் சிங்கர் அப்படி இதை யாராவது எழுத முடியாதா? ஒண்ணு எழுதிடல இல்லையா? நெக்ஸ்ட் திங் இஸ் the 9th one. I saw a wounded bird. Change into the complex sentence of மாத்த சொல்றாங்க. Complex sentence எப்படி இருக்கு? When I saw the wounded bird, I felt sad regarding with that place. Next, 9th question. I saw a wounded bird. Change into the complex sentence. I saw a wounded bird is that simple sentence. இத காம்ப்ளெக்ஸா மாத்த சொல்றாங்க இல்லையா? When I saw a wounded bird, I felt sad. When I saw a wounded, wounded bird, I felt sad. அப்படி எழுதணும். இது வந்து காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் சென்டென்ஸ். ஓகே, we are taught from by Miss Devyani. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து பாசிவ் வாய்ஸ்க்கு மாத்தணும். இது வந்து பாசிவ் வாய்ஸ் ஆக்டிவ் வாய்ஸ்க்கு மாத்த சொல்றாங்க. ஆக்டிவ் வாய்ஸ்க்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இது வந்து ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட் இல்லையா? அடுத்து இது வெர்பு, அடுத்து வந்து ஆப்ஜெக்ட். இதுல வந்து இது ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ப்ரிடிகேட்னு சொல்றாங்க. கிராமர் பை மிஸ் தேவயானி. யார் டீச் பண்றது? இதுல ஆக்சுவலா இந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட், இந்த ப்ரிடிகேட்ல இருக்கிற ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வருது இல்லையா? இந்த கிளாஸ்ல வருது. இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஆகும், இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் இங்க வருது. அப்ப அதனால என்னது? மிஸ் தேவயானி, DVAYANI, தேவயானி, மிஸ் தேவயானி. என்ன இருக்குது? ஆர் டாட்னு இருக்கு இல்லையா? மிஸ் தேவயானி பிங்கிறதுனால ஆர்னு இருக்கு. அப்ப தேவயானி சிங்குலர் இல்லையா? இஸ் இல்லையா? இஸ் இங்க டாட்னு வருது. அப்ப இங்க என்ன வந்திருக்கும்? இஸ் டீச்சிங் இல்லையா? இல்லையா? அப்படி வருமா? We are taught grammar by Miss Devyani. Change into active voice. இப்போ ஆர் டாட்ங்கிறது வந்து என்னது? பிரசன்டென்ஸா இருக்கு. அதனால இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? டீச்சர்ஸ், TEACHES permanently. Miss Devyani teaches grammar. Teachers, Miss Devyani teaches us grammar. என்ன பண்ணாங்க? கிராமர்லாம் மாத்தாது இல்லையா? கிராமர் teachers grammar. அப்படி எழுதா போதும் இல்லையா? Miss Devyani teaches us grammar. இது ஒரு கஷ்டமா? இதுக்கு யாரும் எழுதி தெரியல. 10 மார்க் சொல்லியா? Pay more attention and change that appropriate things is important to from here. Yes, that is more important regarding this. இல்லனா இன்னொரு கூட என்ன? மிஸ் இப்படி பார்த்துக்கிறோமா மிஸ்
மறக்காத
விஏ ஒய்ஏஎல்ஐ மேவையானி இங்க இடத்துல இஸ் டீச்சிங் TACHING teaching us grammar GRA ரெண்டுமே எழுதுனால கரெக்ட் தான். இங்க வந்து இது வந்து பிரசிடென்ட்ஸ்ல இருக்குது, அது ஆக்டிவேஷனா மாத்தணும் இல்லையா? இங்கேயும் வேலை இவங்க தான் செய்யறாங்க. இது பிரசிடென்ட்ஸ் தான், அது பிரசிடென்ட்ஸ் தான் regarding in that place. Next வந்து match the following. இது பெரிய கம்ப்ளீட் இதா match the following. First coccyx அப்படின்னு வருது இல்லையா? அப்படின்னா it is that bone which is in that area. Yeah, the last between that hip area, one triangle size bone is there. You know that terminology, nursing terminology. இதுல இருந்து பெரும்பாலும் நர்சிங் டெர்மினாலஜில இருந்து தான் வரும். நர்சிங் கோர்ஸுக்கு வரக்கூடிய வார்த்தைகளில இருந்து வரும். அதை நீங்க கரெக்டா தான் சூஸ் பண்ணணும் இல்லையா? coccyx COCC YX coccyx அப்படினா இதுல என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னாக்க ராங்கா கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. இதை நீ கரெக்ட்டா ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணனும். coccyx அப்படினா which is in that vertebrate VRTERBRATE vertebrate இல்லையா? நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்சிங் என்னன்னா இன்ஃபெக்ஷன். இப்ப இதுல இன்ஃபெக்ஷன் என்ன இருக்கு? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன்னு கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. அப்ப பாக்டீரியா இன்ஃபெக்ஷன் and match the following from that nursing terminologies இல்லையா? coccyx bacteria, infection stabs, sternum vertebrae, sutured membrane, ear surgery. இது வந்து wrong matching இருக்கு. கரெக்ட்டா மேட்ச் பண்ணனும் இல்லையா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மீனிங் தெரிஞ்சாதான் ஆல்ரெடி you have to familiar with that your nursing terminology, nursing vocabularies, that is more important. coccyx அப்படினா and vertebrae, that is vertebrate, that is a bone which is in that the back part of the triangle, the final back, and vertebrae. Infection எதனால வருது? stabsனால வருது இல்ல. Infection comes out of the bacteria, BACTERIA. The sternum means manubrium. It is that bone which is around that chest area. விலா எலும்புன்னு சொல்றாங்க இல்லையா? அந்த sternum means manubrium. Structure means surgery. SURGERY, surgeries. Next, ear means stabs. STABES, some of the bone which is in the ear. That is okay. So I suggest you to give more important for reading the question paper. You need not go get a pass mark. You need not go for any other things. Use your brain, read the question paper thoroughly, and the answer is in that question paper itself. By understanding, you can secure more mark and also develop your speaking and writing skills to get the good things to your life. Thank you friends for watching my videos. Thank you. Bye.